Okay, guys, final session. Well done. You've got to this point, and you still want to do A-level maths. Brilliant. Everything you've done up to now is going to make a huge difference. Do remember, after these sessions, you've obviously got the notes that you can go back to, and I'll also be setting you some Hegarty tasks for you to complete over the summer. Do have a great break though, guys, and I'll see most of you on results day, whenever that is. Okay, so do remember that there is going to be a test on this very soon after you get back. Make sure you come. Okay, now the final topic is trigonometry. Do enjoy this one, and let's get straight. Okay, trigonometry. I'm going to go straight in with 4 different examples here, and hopefully you'll remember this from GCSE anyway, and then you've got the work complete. So, EG1, we're going to start off with a right angle. The question is find x. Now these questions come up a lot. You'll notice when you start doing mechanics, being able to be really familiar with SOHCAHTOA, extremely important. So in this case, I'm looking for the adjacent. I've got the hypotenuse, so I'm going to be cosine. So cos 23, cosine 23 equals the adjacent over the hypotenuse, and I multiply both sides by 16. 16 x. Let's just stick the calculator. Now I've got to be careful here, it's in degrees mode. That angle, to make sure it's in degrees, which is 16. 14.7. Okay, if it doesn't tell you 3 significant is reasonable. Okay, that's just a little bit of a recap on SOHCAHTOA. You might need to work out angles. You need a bit of a familiarization. Have a look at the worksheet. EG2, a non-right angle. Now it's non-right angle, so I can't use SOHCAHTOA. Now what I'm looking for then, therefore, is the sine or the cosine. Now I'm going to use the sine rule when I've got a length and an opposite angle, which I do here. Have a pair. I know that's the sine rule. I'm trying to work out the angle, so I'm going to use the sine rule. Sine x over the opposite. Sine over the opposite. Okay. I multiply both sides by 17. Accuracy here. 7. Okay. And then I'm going to inverse sine both sides. So sine. Okay, not losing accuracy. So if I do that on my calculator, shift. Type it in exactly as you see it. Make sure you close off the brackets. I might have actually created a triangle that will not be able to change that to a 16. Making there we go. I've just had to change. My original triangle could not exist. Actually, I gave it dimensions that you couldn't have physically drawn it. So I've just changed it slightly. And again, 22. Okay. So that's using the sine rule. You can probably predict what the next questions. Hopefully it works. X. Okay, now it's non-right angled. Maybe pause the video if you want to have a go. non-right angle triangle, so I can't use SOHCAHTOA. Now I've got to think to myself, do I have an angle and an opposite side? Well, no, I don't, do I? Because there's no angle there, so that's missing, and also that's missing there. So I can't use the sine rule, so I'm going to have to go for the cosine rule. Now, a cosine rule is a squared. A. Okay. Now, big A is the angle got, and little a is the opposite. B and C doesn't make sense. That's my. So I know x squared is 4 squared 5 squared. 70. Okay, let's stick that all into our calculator. Use brackets rather than times signs. Less likely to. Okay, that's 27.31. Now to get x, I need to root that, don't I? So 27.3. I'm going to put 27.319. I'm just going to put dot 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 to show that I'm not going to lose any accuracy. Because in the calculator, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to just go root answer, because that doesn't give me accuracy. 5.23 to 3. Could have put. Well, okay. So that is using the cosine rule. Hopefully, again, a bit of a recap from GCSE. And the final example, we're going to use the area formula. Now, the area formula. Second. All of these are sort of in a bit more detail in the worksheet notes above. But in this example, it tells us the area is 21 squared. Find x. Okay. So my area formula, again from GCSE, area of a non-right angle triangle is half a by AB C, or sine C. C is the angle, so x, and A and B, it doesn't matter. 11 and 13, it makes no difference. I'm going to go straight in. The area, 21, is half A, B, sine C. I've just replaced the letters with 1. Now, because I've got a fraction there, again, hopefully we instinctively want to times this all by 2, which makes it a lot easier. 42. If I divide both sides by that is by 11. X. And I can just do the inverse sign of both sides. So x is going to be sine to the minus 1 over 13. And if we plug that into our calculator, again, hopefully I've given you an example that will work. Brackets rather than. And I get 17.1 figures. That is how you would approach that sort of question. What I've gotten for today is, again, the worksheet. There's quite a lot of pages on this, so just scroll through, and I just want you to do the odds on this on every different activity. So it starts with SOHCAHTOA, then it goes sine, then cosine, then area. I just want you to do the odds plus all extend questions. Okay, so just the odds. So that halves it, but I do want you to do all the extend questions, including if there's any even extend questions. Okay, that is it for today and also for the course. So really well done, and I'll be in touch regarding the head. But really important you have a break now, refresh, come back ready to go, maybe around August time. Give yourself plenty of time. Speak to you. but we really look forward to seeing you in person, hopefully in September. Okay, well done guys.